Okay, hi guys, good morning or good evening. It is Sheree Tarot here today, and the reading for today is for Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, I pre-shuffled off screen so we can go ahead and we can get into it. Universe, hi, how are you? Universe, what is your message for today? I ask that this reading be clear and let this reading be accurate. What is your message, please, for Capricorn? Give me one card, please. Thank you. Alrighty, let's see, Capricorn, what is your reading about today? What is the message for Capricorn? Let this reading be clear and let this reading be accurate. For my Capricorn, some of you could be feeling underneath the weather, or you could be needing to what was I about to say? Work on like your throat chakra, okay? Because like my throat has been really stuffy and so has my nose. It could just be the weather. But that's for some, not all, if you're feeling underneath the weather, okay? Thank you, universe. So at the bottom, well, no, let's get started. So I got the Knight of Swords in reverse. I got the Ace of Swords. I got the Queen of Cups in reverse. I got the Ace of Wands in reverse. I got the Fool in reverse, the Magician, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and then the Seven of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Three of Wands in reverse, okay? So, Capricorns, you could be dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. You also could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sag. But let's get into it. So this is for Capricorn. So with this Knight of Swords in reverse, I feel like there was no clarity or there was no movement on a certain situation, okay? No clarity, no movement, okay? You could have been very confused at this time. And 9 times out of 10, when somebody gets confused, they don't want to move because they're confused on which way to go or how to handle the situation. And I feel like that's what happened, and that's what resulted into the Fool in reverse, okay? You didn't really have faith or trust the process enough to actually take that leap, okay? With the Fool card in reverse, with the Ace of Swords, there is some victory and clarity coming your way, okay? So maybe in the past when you were going through something that was very confusing and you didn't know which direction to go, now things will be more what is the words I'm looking for? Things will appear to you more clearly now, okay? So now you can move forward and you could get that victory. Also, too, with the Magician, setting your intentions clear, manifesting, or manifestations are coming in for you. Or I feel like, Capricorn, you could just be taking back your power at this time, you know? Trying to get in control of your life, trying to get stable on exactly what you want or how you want to move to get that. With the Queen of Cups, and then we have the Queen of Swords, I'm definitely feeling like it was a third-party situation. Or I'm also thinking that maybe you chose not to nurture something anymore. Maybe you chose that something was not worth your time or your love. But at the same time, you made this decision based off how you were emotionally feeling at that time. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, you weren't thinking logically about it. This could be you in 2 different mindsets or in 2 different situations. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, the passion is gone, the spark is gone, there's no creativity going on right now. And it's kind of a dry spell, but this dry spell also brings a lot of options and a lot of choices that you need to make. There is something here indicating with the Three of Wands in reverse that you are now waiting. I don't know what you're not waiting on anymore, Capricorn, but there's something here that's saying that you're not waiting anymore. Clarify this Knight of Swords in reverse for Capricorn. Knight of Swords. I'll take both. Thank you. So after something was confusing, there was no clear direction on where you wanted to go. You felt like you were kind of stuck. You slowly start moving forward, and you slowly start moving forward away from this heartbreaking situation, okay? But there is something that somebody is still trying to hold on to, and they're choosing to hold on to this and not listen to their intuition. So I feel like, Capricorn, you know logically, hey, I should leave this situation alone. I shouldn't be still emotionally investing time into this, but there's still a sense that you are holding on to this dysfunctional relationship or situation, okay? Somebody is planning something, but I feel like they're only planning something based off how they would feel in the situation, not necessarily you, Capricorn, if that makes sense. Clarify this Ace of Swords And you know what also too, I feel like, oh man, I feel like, hold on, clarify this Ace of Swords. I just need one card. One card, one card. Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. Thank you. I feel like, dang, what was I finna say? I was sitting here shuffling and doing all this extra stuff. Oh yeah. I feel like this heartbreak kind of caused you to move forward slowly, okay? But yet at the same time, you're like still holding on to it. This Ace of Swords is clarified by this Wheel of Fortune. It wraps up things from the past, it closes out things from the past, and it helps you move forward. Okay, so once the door is closed, the door is closed. There's no need for you to reopen it. I do see that you could be stressing at night, that this situation is actually coming to an end. Okay, and more so, you're also like, once this situation is done and over with, I feel like you're thinking, now what? Okay, Capricorn, you could be thinking, now what? Like, now am I going to be alone? Now am I going to meet somebody new? Or am I going to have to be very independent and, you know, stand on my own? Like, I could see you going through all of these scenarios and really, really thinking about what happens after this ending. Okay, there could be some communication coming in for you, Capricorn, about the relationship from the past. Okay, and I feel like for both parties, this is something that you guys are both holding on to. But my question is why? Because the situation or the relationship is very unstable, and at the same time, that's not what you're looking for. You're not looking for a relationship that is unstable, or a relationship that brings you down or makes you feel less than. So in a sense, you need to really balance and focus, and really you know, where do you want to put your time and energy at? That's what you really need to ask yourself. Where do you want to put your time and energy at? Because the more you put your time and energy into something, the more it tends to manifest. So where do you actually want your time and energy to be invested in? Do you want it to be in a chaos of a relationship? And it's no shade. Or do you want to focus on bigger and better things, and things that appreciate you and you appreciate them? Okay, clarify this Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. So you chose to no longer nurture something or someone because you felt like it was not worth your time. You felt like you were kind of pretty much just dragging a burden around with you, or like dragging a baby on your back that you did not birth. Okay, and it had a lot to do with, there was no clarity. So it was really just up in the air with this person. This person could have been very closed off to you. This person didn't really let you know how they felt, and meanwhile, I feel like you put a lot of effort in, Capricorn, to try to make this situation stable, try to make this situation better. You could put a lot of effort into making this person feel very comfortable. Meanwhile, you weren't. And that is partially the reason why this did not move forward, is because it was so one-sided, and the fact of that you were putting in 90% of the effort, and this person was only giving you 10%. And they weren't really trying to, you know, investing you like you were investing in them. Okay, but there is a need, because somebody is lacking courage to move on. Maybe I'm feeling like, Capricorn, if this is you lacking courage to move on, or lacking strength to move on, maybe it's because you and this person have shared years together. Okay, or it's more than just you and this person. Maybe you and this person have children, and you guys, you know, y'all share a family together, whatever the case may be. Or maybe you do not have kids and this person does, and you grew attached to their children. But I feel like this is something that is tough for you to just let go emotionally. Even though what's done is done, and the divine is really saying, once I shut this door, don't open it again. I still feel like you are still holding on to it emotionally. But I feel like it's deeper than that, you know, if that makes sense. Like there's probably a lot more into it than what I'm just getting right now. Clarify this Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse is clarified by this Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, so with no spark, no creativity, no passion, a dull moment, there's options that pop back up. But at the same time, some of these options could be considered very stable and secure, and other options could be considered very foolish and injustice towards you. Okay, so you really have a decision to make, but I still feel this confusing energy where you really don't know what you want to do or what you want. And that, with that being said, Capricorn, you just really need to set your intentions clear. Make a list, if need be, on exactly what you want, exactly what you do not want, what makes you happy, what does not make you happy. Most importantly, when it comes to relationships, Capricorn, you have to really figure out who you are and what do you bring to a relationship, you know what I mean? And what type of relationship do you want? I said this in another reading. It's easy to say like you want love or you want a relationship, but people don't specify exactly what they actually want. Okay, so you say, oh, I want love, I want this, I want that, but your movements, your actions is not acting like you truly want that, if that makes sense, Capricorn. Okay, and for some of my Capricorns, I feel like you guys are very stubborn, and this is no shade. I feel like maybe people have told you, because there's a lot of reversals here. So sometimes people will give you little warnings. Hey, maybe this isn't the person that you should be trying to do this and do that with. And I feel like you were very hard-headed at that time, Capricorn. You chose not to listen. And I feel like the reason why you chose not to listen, Capricorn, is because your heart was fully invested into it. But then with that Three of Swords right there, look how that turned out. So sometimes when people give you advice or when people are speaking to you, they're not speaking to you to hate, Capricorn. They're speaking to you to tell you the truth. And sometimes you just can't perceive it as such at that moment because you're too emotionally involved in it. That's why I feel like with that Queen of Swords in reverse, definitely that was a big indicator right there. You weren't thinking very logically. You were thinking very much so with your emotions. Okay, clarify this Fool in reverse. Thank you. Fool in reverse is clarified by this Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, so no clarity, confusions. You felt like you didn't trust the situation, or you didn't trust that person enough to take that leap of faith again. Okay, because you knew, like I said again, you knew it was some signs there. Okay, listen, one thing about me is when people get into relationships or situationships, it's always a sign indicating red flag. This ain't right, this person not right. It's always a sign some way, somehow, that is like, this is not right, but when you are all emotionally invested in it, you tend to not pay attention to it. You tend to sweep it under the rug. And I feel like in this case, Capricorn, you did just that. Clarify this Magician. The Magician. Alright, so like I said, the Wheel of Fortune pops up to show you that the door is closing, cycles are closing out. There's time for a new venture that you need to embark on. And the Magician is right here to speak of you saying your intentions clear and possibly manifestations coming in for you. But this Ace of Pentacles in reverse is like, okay, it could definitely, I feel like it's definitely saying, like, maybe right now you are at this stage in your journey where you're not really ready to accept or receive the manifestations that are waiting for you, okay? Because you're still trying to unlock that door and you're still trying to peek around the corner and make sure that this person is coming back in some state or form, okay? But I do definitely see you working hard. You could be putting time and effort into yourself, trying to rebuild yourself, or trying to get very, very much so grounded or stable with yourself, okay? But there is something that is holding you back from happiness. There's something that is keeping you in the same cycle, and I feel like it's this person, okay? I feel like this person is really, really keeping you in a box, and it's not working out for you, okay? It's working out for this person because this person has you stagnant. This person knows that you are very fearful at this time, and you are lacking courage at this time to actually move forward, and it's working out just fine for this person, but it's not for you, because I feel like the divine has so much lined up for you, Capricorn, and at this time you resisting change, you still waiting on this person, you checking to see if this person cares as much as you do. It's not working out for you, okay? The divine is saying that you need to emotionally walk away and drop this battle, okay? Yeah, you might feel disappointed that this person was not the person who you thought they were, but you cannot hold on to that. What you need to do is accept that that person was not who they were, you thought they were, and you need to move on, okay? That's what the divine is saying. Clarify this Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh, give me Queen of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so nothing serious. Nothing serious. Or maybe you weren't thinking of the situation very much so serious. Okay? Give me one more for this Hierophant in reverse. Make sure I'm not... Yeah. Okay, so with this King of Cups in reverse, this person was not committed to you. This person was not serious towards you. This person liked to peter-patter and play and do all this childish stuff, alright? Dude like to do all this childish stuff, or miss like to do all this childish stuff, okay? This person was, you know, playing childish games. And I feel like they were working really, really hard to keep you in one spot and one spot only. That's what I feel like. Clarify the Seven of... Never mind. It's night. You have options, right? After there is a dry spell, after there's no passion, there's nothing, you know, it's just kind of boring, and you're just in this one spot. You have options, but like I said, you have options that could be very stable and very secure, and you have options that could be very foolish. Okay, so it's really up to you, Capricorn, to use your discernment on if you want to be very independent, or if you want to be sucked back into something that is foolish, okay? Something that has no value or no commitment to it, okay? Or do you want to have the upper hand in leverage? Do you want to be with somebody who is giving and receiving to you? It's an equal give and take. Or do you want to be with somebody who is very lustful? No commitment. Capricorn, you do have a decision to make. And that is the reading that I have for you, Capricorn. Until next time, bye.